I think a lack of understanding of preventive health and active aging as a philosophy is a fundamental to many of the physical challenges that the elderly face. Physical challenges is one of the very important problems, and I would like to highlight few of them, and that which we encounter very frequently while dealing with the elderly folks. The most important is the reduced physical activity. This post-retirement as a concept that comes in. I think we are actually observing even people who have been holding very high offices, a sedentary lifestyle setting in, and of course, which ultimately leads to depressive state. Now, this COVID, in fact, has opened up a lot of uh, uh, has provided a lot of thought process in terms of this physical activity, because many of the elderly folks have actually been confined to the walls of in a room, and they are not even able to get out unless they were in a larger community, etc. So reduced physical activity, we are seeing that is a big concern amongst elderly people. um, there are other factors which I want to highlight here, few of them. Chronic illness. One in four elderly folks have one form or the other chronic ailment, which is data that is available across, be it diabetes or hypertension or stroke or some form of the heart diseases. If these chronic ailments are not well attended to, and which is what we are seeing as a trend in some of the elderly the population, it leads to challenges in physical activity, and not able to keep this chronic ailment under control is a problem. Then comes your frailty and decline in cognitive as you age, because you have this concept of young old and old and old. As you move from young old category to old and old, frailty and decline in cognitive, and we are seeing a lot of people who are coming out in the open and talking about dementia and other forms of psychiatric illness, while dementia is a neurodegenerative disease. Uh, these frailty and decline in cognitive impacts the physical well-being. About 20% of elders face challenges with at least one of the lack of one of the activities of daily living. Very important other point is the poor infrastructure in India, which is not helping at all with the mobility of the elderly folks. As you can see, your common areas are not accessible to the elderly, especially with frailty or some challenges that they have. Your roads are not very safe for them to drive or even walk across. So I think a poor infrastructure again pushes back people into their confines, which again leads to isolation from social activity, and thereafter therefore depression, etc. Most importantly, and the final point I want to make here is, I think India has to grow towards talking about preventive health in the elderly. This is something that I've seen very extensively, well articulated and properly practiced in some of the Western countries or in the Far Eastern countries. A lack of preventive, structured preventive health program, and the most important word is active aging, is something that we have to bear in mind. I see all these factors lead to a lot of physical challenges in the elderly, and some of the new age companies are trying to work around these concepts. In fact, for example, if you look at vibrant retirement communities, some of these factors are addressed over there. So, in all, I think a lack of understanding of preventive health and active aging as a philosophy is a fundamental to many of the physical challenges that the elderly face.